Lesson 6: How to construct a ticket. Everyone taking this class needs to be able to leave this series knowing how to construct good ticket notes. The approach outlined in this lesson will guide you toward being able to do that and will enable you to become a high-performing service desk analyst. Let's get straight into what a ticket is. A ticket is a record of work performed or needing to be performed by IT support personnel to maintain the IT environment, fix issues, and resolve user requests. As we know, there are many ticket categories, though as a service desk analyst, your core function is to only raise incidents or requests. Therefore, with exception to obtaining the user's name, we should be categorizing the ticket as soon as possible. This is likely a good segue to discuss the most basic information items that need to be captured for a ticket. Here is a list of common information that you'll need to capture. Contact details, such as the user's name, phone number, email address, and location. Ticket category, which will either be an incident or a request. Ticket classification, for example, whether the ticket relates to hardware, networking, or an application. Priority, which as we know, is determined by selecting the appropriate impact and urgency. And the description, which is where you will utilize the 5 points method to form your troubleshooting notes. In the main body of the ticket notes, commonly referred to as the description, we need to use the ticket structure displayed here, always. If this is the one thing you take away from this class, be it that you always apply the relevant structure to your incident or request ticket. You can see that the incident scenario has two subheadings. The first one is issue, followed by a couple lines of text to describe the user's issue. The second one is troubleshooting, and as alluded to earlier, this is where we apply the 5 points method in practice. Document all your points in this section. For the request section, you'll notice the structure is largely the same. However, the subheadings have changed. The first one states request and will provide an area for you to define what the user is requesting concisely. The notes section is then a spot for you to jot down any actions you have already taken or need to be taken by the team you will be assigning this ticket to. Now, let's go through a scenario and have a look at how we should apply the above structure in practice. Kate has called the service desk, advising that every time she sends an email, it moves to the outbox folder and never sends. She's asking for help with this issue and is currently working from home. Here is an example of how a record of that conversation should be noted in your tickets. As you can see in the top left-hand corner, the relevant contact details are captured. In the bottom left-hand corner, we have the additional priority and categorizations in order. At the top, in the middle, we have a short summary of what the ticket is about. And slightly below that, we have the body of the ticket. Take note of the structure used in this ticket, with it being an incident. You will see the issue and troubleshooting subheadings, a good breakdown of what the issue was, and the 5 points method in action, which ultimately led to a resolution for the user. The more practice and repetition in creating tickets you have, the more natural this process will become for you. A quick tip: write your ticket notes with the outcome so that anyone can open your ticket and understand what's happening and what actions have been taken already. That was a chunky session, everyone. Grab a quick glass of water and then I'll join you in the next class to discuss some basic call scripts.